When driving behind a large vehicle on a wet road, why should you stay well back? A. To avoid spray that can reduce visibility. B. To prevent your car from aquaplaning. C. To overtake more quickly. D. To improve fuel economy. Correct option is A, to avoid spray that can reduce visibility. What should you do if you're involved in a minor collision with a parked vehicle and can't find the owner? A, leave your details on the vehicle. B, drive away and report it later. C, wait until someone returns. D, ignore it if the damage is small. Correct option is A. Leave your details on the vehicle. You are approaching a zebra crossing. A pedestrian is waiting to cross. What should you do? A. Continue as they have not started crossing. B. Flash headlights for them to cross. C. Slow down and prepare to stop. D. Sound your horn to warn them. Correct option is C. Slow down and prepare to stop. When approaching a hump bridge, what should you do? A. Drive in the center of the road. B. Slow down and keep to the left. C. Accelerate to get across faster. D. Sound your horn halfway across. Correct option is B. Slow down and keep to the left. When are you allowed to use hazard warning lights while driving? A. When reversing out of a driveway. B. When driving slowly through traffic. C. To park at night. D. To warn drivers behind when you slow suddenly on a road. Correct option is D. To warn drivers behind when you slow suddenly on a road. What does a broken white line down the center of the road mean? A. You must stay in your lane at all times. B. No stopping allowed. C. You may overtake if the road ahead is clear. D. You must not overtake. Correct option is C. You may overtake if the road ahead is clear. What should you do if you are dazzled by headlights when driving at night? A. Flash your headlights in return. B. Slow down or stop if necessary. C. Increase your speed to move away. D. Close your eyes briefly. Correct option is B. Slow down or stop if necessary. What is the main reason for using the correct tire pressure? A. To ensure even tire wear and safe handling. B. To increase acceleration. C. To reduce road noise. D. To improve steering response only. Correct option is A. To ensure even tire wear and safe handling. Why should you never wave pedestrians across the road? A. They may refuse to cross. B. It could delay other traffic. C. Another vehicle might be approaching they haven't seen. D. It's against the law. Correct option is C. Another vehicle might be approaching they haven't seen. When driving through a tunnel, what lights should you use? Full beam headlights, hazard lights, fog lights, only dipped headlights. Correct option is D, dipped headlights. What is the meaning of a solid white line along the side of the road? A. Parking permitted. B. Cycle lane ahead. C. Edge of the carriageway. D. No stopping allowed. Correct option is C, edge of the carriageway. When must you use your headlights during the day? A. Only on motorways. B. Only when raining lightly. C. When visibility is seriously reduced. D. When entering a car park. Correct option is C, when visibility is seriously reduced. When driving in fog, what should you do if visibility improves? A. Keep fog lights on at all times. B. Flash headlights to test visibility. C. Switch off fog lights immediately. D. Drive faster. Correct option is C. Switch off fog lights immediately. What's the meaning of a circular blue sign with a white number on it? A. Minimum speed limit. B. Maximum speed limit. C. Advisory speed. D. End of restriction. Correct option is A, minimum speed limit. When can you use the right-hand lane on a dual carriageway? A, only if your lane is blocked. B, at all times. C, when overtaking or turning right. D, only when traffic is light. Correct option is C, when overtaking or turning right. The first thing you should do if you are involved in an accident that causes injury. A. Exchange insurance details later. B. Move your car to a safe place and leave. C. Drive home immediately. D. Call emergency services and stop at the scene. Correct option is D. Call emergency services and stop at the scene. What's the safest way to use a sat-nav while driving? A. Hold it in your hand for better view. B. Set the route before starting your journey. C. Adjust it while driving slowly. D. Ignore its directions. Correct option is B. Set the route before starting your journey. What is the purpose of a yellow zigzag line outside a school? A. No stopping to keep children safe. B. Loading area for deliveries. C. Bus stop zone. D. Parking allowed for short periods. Correct option is A. No stopping to keep children safe. You're driving in a built-up area with traffic calming measures. What should you do? A. Maintain a steady low speed and be alert for pedestrians. B. Accelerate quickly between humps. C. Sound your horn at each hump. D. Drive close behind the car in front. Correct option is A. Maintain a steady low speed and be alert for pedestrians. What should you do if you see red flashing lights above your lane on a motorway? A. Stop in your lane immediately. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Do not enter or continue in that lane. D. Speed up to pass through quickly. Correct option is C. Do not enter or continue in that lane. What is the main purpose of the red reflective studs on a motorway? A. To mark the central reservation. B. To separate lanes. C. To mark the edge of the hard shoulder. D. To guide emergency services. Correct option is A. To mark the central reservation. When driving at night on a quiet, unlit road, which lights should you use? A. Dipped headlights. B. Full beam headlights. C. Side lights only. D. Hazard warning lights. Correct option is B. Full beam headlights. What should you do if your vehicle starts to skid on a bend? A. Steer gently in the direction of the skid. B. Steer sharply to correct the turn. C. Brake hard immediately. D. Apply the handbrake quickly. Correct option is A. Steer gently in the direction of the skid. What's the first thing you should do before reversing? A. Check all around for pedestrians and obstacles. B. Open your door to look behind. C. Sound your horn. D. Check only your mirrors. Correct option is A. Check all around for pedestrians and obstacles. What does a white zigzag line beside a pedestrian crossing mean? A. Parking allowed for loading. B. No parking or overtaking. C. Bus stop area. D. End of restriction. Correct option is B, no parking or overtaking. What must you do if a police officer signals you to stop? A. Stop only if safe to do so. B. Stop as soon as possible in a safe place. C. Continue until you reach a car park. D. Slow down but keep moving. Correct option is B. Stop as soon as possible in a safe place. When are anti-lock brakes, ABS, most effective? A. During emergency braking while steering. B. During slow traffic. C. On dry motorways. D. When parked on a slope. Correct option is A. During emergency braking while steering. You're driving in fog. When should you switch off fog lights? A. When visibility improves beyond 100 meters. B. When you see another vehicle. C. When you stop at traffic lights. D. Only when told by police. Correct option is A. When visibility improves beyond 100 meters. You are following a lorry on a wet motorway. How far should you stay behind? A. At least 4 seconds. B. At least 2 seconds. C. 1 second. D. 3 seconds. Correct option is A. At least 4 seconds. What should you do if traffic starts moving ahead but your exit is blocked? A. Move forward and stop in the junction. B. Stay where you are until the exit is clear. C. Move into the next lane. D. Sound your horn. Correct option is B. Stay where you are until the exit is clear. What should you do before changing lanes on a dual carriageway? A. Check mirrors and blind spot before signaling. B. Signal first, then check mirrors. C. Move first, then signal. D. Sound horn before moving. Correct option is A. Check mirrors and blind spot before signaling. What's the maximum speed limit for cars on dual carriageways? A. 60 miles per hour. B. 70 miles per hour. C. 65 miles per hour. D. 75 miles per hour. Correct option is B, 70 miles per hour. What does a rectangular blue sign with a white P mean? A. Pedestrian zone. B. Parking area. C. Priority road. D. Police patrol. Correct option is B, parking area. You're approaching traffic lights on amber. What should you do? A. Accelerate to get through quickly. B. Stop unless it's unsafe to do so. C. Continue if you're turning left. D. Slow down and carry on. Correct option is B. Stop unless it's unsafe to do so. Why should you check over your shoulder before moving off? A. To check your blind spot. B. To signal to pedestrians. C. To adjust your seating. D. To check your mirrors. Correct option is A. To check your blind spot. What should you do if a child runs out between parked cars? A. Brake sharply and be prepared to stop. B. Sound your horn and continue. C. Swerve quickly to avoid them. D. Flash your headlights. Correct option is A. Brake sharply and be prepared to stop. What's the purpose of a convex mirror on a vehicle? A. It gives a wider field of vision. B. It eliminates blind spots completely. C. It makes vehicles look closer. D. It improves night vision. Correct option is A. It gives a wider field of vision. You see flashing amber beacons on a moving vehicle ahead. What does this usually indicate? A. A slow-moving or maintenance vehicle. B. An emergency vehicle. C. A police vehicle. D. A learner driver. Correct option is A. A slow-moving or maintenance vehicle. To do when approaching a pelican crossing showing a steady amber light. A. Stop if pedestrians are crossing. B. Drive through at normal speed. C. Stop and wait for green. D. Sound your horn to warn others. Correct option is A. Stop if pedestrians are crossing. When driving in snow, what should you do to avoid wheel spin? A. Use the highest gear possible. B. Use a low gear and accelerate quickly. C. Brake sharply. D. Turn off traction control. Correct option is A. Use the highest gear possible. What does a red circular sign with a white horizontal bar mean? A. No entry for vehicles. B. Stop and give way. C. End of restriction. D. No overtaking. Correct option is A. No entry for vehicles. What does a triangular road sign with a red border indicate? A. mandatory instruction. B, information sign. C, warning sign. D, motorway direction. Correct option is C, warning sign. What does a circular red sign with a motorcycle above a car mean? A, no motor vehicles. B, motorcycles only. C, cars and motorcycles permitted. D, dual carriageway ahead. Correct option is A, no motor vehicles. What does a red triangular sign showing children holding hands mean? A, playground ahead. B, school crossing patrol or nearby school. C, pedestrian zone. D, child care center. Correct option is B, school crossing patrol or nearby school. What does a circular sign with a red border and a lorry symbol mean? A, lorries prohibited. B, lorries only. C, lorry park ahead. D, height restriction ahead. Correct option is A, lorries prohibited. What does a triangular sign with a hump symbol indicate? A, low bridge ahead. B, road humps ahead. C, uneven road surface. D, bridge with height restriction. Correct option is B, road humps ahead. What does a rectangular blue sign with a white H symbol indicate? A, hospital ahead. B, helicopter landing site. C, hazard warning. D, hotel nearby. Correct option is A, hospital ahead. What does a blue rectangular sign with a white car and red diagonal line mean? A, end of motorway. B, no motor vehicles. C, motorway closed ahead. D, end of motorway restrictions. Correct option is D, end of motorway restrictions. What does a circular red sign with the number 75P inside mean? A, height limit 7.5 meters. B, weight restriction, no vehicles over 7.5 tons. C, speed limit 7.5 miles per hour. D, width limit 7.5 feet. Correct option is B, weight restriction, no vehicles over 7.5 tons. What does a blue circular sign with a pedestrian and a bicycle separated by a line mean? A, shared route for pedestrians and cyclists. B, cycle route only. C, pedestrians only. D, end of cycle path. Correct option is A, shared route for pedestrians and cyclists.